Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and falling for poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And no, this is not clickbait. Forex did use the words obfuscating and bybit and tornado cash. And there is apparently FUD in the groups regarding him moving money around on the weekend. And we're going to dive into exactly what was going on with that. I didn't hear it. I don't even get in the drip chat, but I've seen from other content creators that apparently it's doom and gloom in there. But my chat is relatively calm and chill, so I don't see it. But anyway, let's get straight into what he actually said, reference this. And this is coming from Ray over at Bartown Conglomerate in his announcement channel. So I am 100% confident this is indeed from the word and mouth of Forex. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. So up here we have, I'm preparing funds for AFP, AFD buybacks. I want to do the AFP buybacks for wallets that have been disassociated with the deployer team wallets so they can not be front run by people monitoring those wallets. This isn't really an issue for AFD due to the tax, but it's important for AFP that we do not do it from a wallet which may be monitored. I heard there was FUD about AFD LP tokens we have put aside for buybacks and injections because a small portion of the BUSD went to Bybit. You guys know he is a trader on Bybit, was ranked like the top 5. So I guess people just started assuming he was taking money and funding his own trades. It's pretty ridiculous this caused FUD when I specifically said in advance that I would be removing the liquidity when it made the most sense and then obfuscating the funds which we would use specifically for the AFP buybacks for security reasons and promotional benefits. If anyone is wondering why I would remove the BNB liquidity Saturday night at 320 and swap the BNB for BUSD to use for buybacks on this correction, look at the price of BNB now. So Saturday night it was around 320. As this video is like 307, 303. I can't remember which one. So he saved us a couple $1,000s there. I'm doing what's best for the project, and I always say what I'm going to do before I do it. I use Bybit to disassociate the buyback funds with the dev wallet because Tornado Cash is sanctioned. Back in the day when the Animal Farm Accountability Group was up, they used to mention that they saw Tornado Cash transactions, so they thought that this was for illicit means. Buying back AFD or doing injections from the dev wallet is not a big deal because these cannot be front run. AFP does not have the same tax structure of AFD, so it could be front run if we started doing predictable large buybacks. So in a nutshell, I'm gonna go through the rest of the stuff after I show you the actual blockchain. But basically, what people were saying is that he's removing the funds and then moved it over to Bybit, and then it wasn't coming back, or he was using it for something else, or whatever. As of right now, it hasn't been injected, right? So it's just been moved to Bybit. But he mentioned in here, as well as previously on other AMAs, that when he pays people like marketing or whatever the case may be, he wants that to come from wallets that are not associated with the project. So that, say for example, he got a big deal with some company or whatever the case may be. Let's just say it was with traditional finance or traditional media, CNN or some ridiculous channel. If people are watching the dev wallet and they see a transaction come out for, let's just call it 250 grand, and it goes to a wallet that they know is associated with Coinbase, is associated with marketing for Bloomberg, then they could speculate that that is going towards some kind of announcement or like, what would you call that? Something that would be bullish for the project, and then front run. So front run, if you're not familiar, is basically when someone kind of buys into something and then sells it once it reaches the hype. So, buy the rumor, sell the news. So if you were looking at a wallet and monitoring it, and this is actually, if you go into Forex's Discord, you'll find that he did this on BitBoy's channel back when BitBoy was first getting started. They monitored BitBoy's wallet and they would see what projects were sending BitBoy tokens. They would then go buy the tokens, because if you launch a project, the first thing you do is you send it to a influencer before you have any media or coverage. So one of those transactions coming into BitBoy's wallet, it's like, oh shit, he just got $100,000 of poo coin, boo boo coin, whatever, mongoose coin, and then they would, in his group, go buy it, wait for the actual BitBoy article to come out or video, and then they would dump it. So monitoring wallets is definitely a double-edged sword of the blockchain, something that you can do. But again, as I showed you guys when I did it on my channel, you don't know the full story. So let's actually do a little digging. Oh, and I brought this up as well. So what does obfuscation mean? It's the obscuring of the intended meaning of communication by making messages difficult to understand, or when institutions make information unclear or difficult to understand. So basically him hiding the transactions or where the wallet's coming from. So first we got to jump over in here to the farm deployer wallet, because that's where it comes from. You can find all these on the Drip community wiki, and you will see which one of these is it. I already brought it up earlier, but here you have some of the Animal Farm dogs LPs being broke apart. So if we start at the top, 137,000 of the Animal Farm dog BUSD LP, and the comes out to $670,000 basically. So the Animal Farm dogs LP was there, and then you have a transfer of that BUSD from that LP going to the farm reward transfer wallet, and then we can actually look where that paper trail goes. So it goes to the farm reward transfer wallet, and then 460 from this wallet to this address. But first we'll go from here, farm transfer wallet, and that goes to this address, farm transfer wallet. I've already labeled it. And then we also can look at the farm deployer wallet and see what's in here, and we'll come back to that later. But remember, I showed this to you guys before. These are the dogs BUSD LPs, and these are the BNB LPs of the dogs. But first, let's look at the farm transfer wallet. So we'll see that the money did indeed come in here around that time. Let's see, it is not on this one, sorry. Internal transactions, right? No, about 20 transactions. I always confuse my own self. So we scroll down here and we see the identical value that I mentioned before, and it was from the farm deployer wallet into the farm transfer wallet, 450,000 BNB. And then we can also come up here and look at the wallet. Let's go back to the first page. I think I just go here. Go back to the home page of it, and you'll see the wallet value, $578,000, and 578,000 of that is in BUSD. So it is still indeed sitting there. So as of this video, it has not been injected yet. Now let's go to that other address that I showed you, is 460,000 going to an address we don't know, but we can click it and find out where does this address actually go. What is it? So it comes into this wallet here. We see 1 day, 8 hours ago, 460,000. And then it leaves and goes out to this wallet. So I think this would be what he's referring to, of the obfuscating funds. And this, I believe, is a bybit wallet. You see the 64 million in liquidity. So this would be a bybit, probably hot wallet that they were referring to. I think there's actually a place you can see if it's bybit or not. I don't know off the top of my head where that is, but 64 in liquidity sitting there would definitely, with 104 different token assets, quite a bit of BUSD and even USDC, so a lot of stable coins, Binance pegged ETH. So this is a good assumption that this is indeed a DEX, or I'm sorry, central exchange wallet. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm quite certain that that'd be the case. So you can follow that paper trail and see that the money went there, and that is what he was referring to in this, that he sent money to Bybit, and the other is in the rewards wallet. So here's the rest of it. To think this even needed to be addressed, I don't know off the top of my head, so somebody must ask him how much has been removed. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think I've removed something like 4.5 million in liquidity. Something like 3 million has already been used for either buybacks or injections. Something around 1 million is in wallets ready for injections. So if you look at that 460 I just showed you, plus the 560 or so that was in the wallet, that does come out to exactly what he said, sitting ready for injections, because it is in BUSD. You saw it was sent out in BUSD, and it'd be sitting on Bybit, half of it, and then the other half is already in the farm reward wallet, 560K in BUSD. So that lines up as well. And then he said 400K is on Bybit, ready to be used from the wallet. So I think that's reference that what I just mentioned. I wish people wouldn't FUD over such ridiculous things. We are so close to being able to deliver on a lot of cool stuff. There are people who want to start trouble for their own motivations. there's something like 8 million in liquidity associated with the LP tokens we have for buybacks and injections. We can also look at that. So remember, I showed you guys how to actually do this yourself. I don't have the exact numbers on here, but I can give you the estimates of what I ran previously because I don't feel like running them again. But the BUSD LP is about $10.50. So if you go 413, 641 times 10.5, so there's 4.3 million in the Animal Farm Dog BUSD. And then we got 10,0397, and this was about $170 last time I checked. So you got 6 million right there that we can see. So he said 8, give or take, depending on the price of B&B at that time and Dog's price when this was charted. Who knows if Dog's is at $25 or whatever, that could make a difference. So close enough for me because I don't have the exact numbers on what the LP pairs cost. So there is 6 million indeed that I can calculate from the numbers I know sitting in those wallets. So every time I remove liquidity, burn the Animal Farm Dogs, and then use the funds for a buyback or put them in the wallets to prepare for buybacks when the market is corrected. We are weeks away from wrapping up development on a ton of stuff for Animal Farm and Drip. And then Ray said bought some pigs. So I personally am not worried about it. I've seen him put this in there, and then you can track the wallets and the money. I'm not tracking it down to the dollar, but what goes out does appear to come back in, and there's the liquidity still there. So I personally think, yeah, he's not doing anything malicious, and he is indeed trying to do what's best for the project. And he is huge on anonymity. So him using Tornado Cash and using Bybit and all this stuff to try to, obfuscate where the funds are going and coming from. I don't believe that's for malicious intent. That's just Forex. Like he said, he never even had a MySpace. So for, 15 years or so, he's just remained under the radar. And that's because he said he grew up and his family was very big on security and anonymity and maintaining your identity and all this stuff. So he's always been that way. So I believe he's doing this because that's just the way he operates. And he thinks that's what's necessary for the project to be sustainable and still have legs into the future as regulation and things come into the space. So you either trust him or you don't. And if you don't, then sell out. Cool. Claim your rewards and get the hell out. It's all good. Those of us that do believe, we're just going to rock on and ride this, sink or swim. That's the only options you got. So hopefully that shed some light on it. Showed you guys how to kind of walk down the rabbit hole and see funds, do a little bit of understanding of the blockchain. But remember, this only gives you one side of the story. So you don't know what's happening, and you can't really track everything. And in the case of like when he removed BNB and then turned to BUSD, you have to now try to estimate what that is, what that would have been as BNB was corrected and stuff like that. And then like a month from now, you're like, hey, we're missing $100,000, and that can easily be eaten up by price volatility and sitting in a stable coin, or if he made the wrong bet and cashed out and then it actually goes up, something like that, right? So all that comes into play. But I think, again, at the end of the day, he's doing his best, and he does have the trading experience, and he wants to see this sustain itself for long term. So I'm riding with it. All right, that's all I got on this video. Hope it provides some value. If it did, you know the drill. Smash that feel special further out. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.